Ulic Qel-Droma, didn't just fall to the dark side. He killed his own brother, almost destroyed the Jedi Order, and started one of the deadliest wars in galactic history. And yet, years later, he became one with the Force. Not as a Sith, but as a Jedi. How is that even possible? Ulic was once everything a Jedi should be. A warrior, a leader, a hero of the Republic. He trained under Master Arkajeth, fought beside his brother Kay, and stood at the center of the Jedi Order's future. Until Arca died. That's when everything broke. Ulic tried to infiltrate the dark side, to destroy it from within. Instead, it consumed him. He became the Sith apprentice of Exar Kun, took control of the Mandalorians, and helped ignite the Sith War. And at his lowest point, he did the unthinkable. He killed Kay, his own brother. But Ulic didn't die for what he did. He suffered something worse. Nomi Sunrider, the woman who once loved him, cut him off from the Force, completely. No power, no connection. For a Jedi, that's worse than death. This is Star Wars, Tales of the Jedi Redemption, the conclusion of the Tales of the Jedi saga. Years later, Ulic is still alive, but he's not a Sith, and he's not a Jedi. On the frozen world of Ren Var, he lives alone. No war, no purpose, no force, just memory. And memory is brutal, because Ulic remembers everything. The war, the betrayal, the moment he killed Kay. He once held power that made Sith tremble. Now, his lightsaber is just metal in his hand. And then, everything changes. A young girl finds him, Vima Sunrider. She's the daughter of Nomi, and she came for one reason: to learn from him. Ulic refuses. He tells her the truth. I'm not a Jedi. I can't teach you. I can't even feel the Force. But she doesn't leave, and that matters, because for the first time in years, Ulic isn't facing fear, or hatred, or judgment. He's facing belief. So slowly, he starts teaching her, not power, not dominance, but discipline, patience, control. He teaches her what it actually means to be a Jedi, and in doing that, something changes. Not his power, his identity, because Ulic realizes something most Jedi never understand. Being a Jedi was never about the Force. It was about choice. But the past doesn't stay buried. Nomi finds out where her daughter is, and she's forced to face something she's avoided for years: Ulic. At the same time, Silvar begins hunting him, not for justice, for revenge, because to her, Ulic isn't a tragedy, he's unfinished business. Her mate, Crado, died in the Sith War because of Ulic. When Silvar finally finds him, she's ready to kill him. And this is where everything changes, because Ulic doesn't fight back. He doesn't defend himself. He doesn't deny anything. He accepts it. He admits everything. The war, the betrayal, the death of Kay. And then he says something that breaks her completely. No one can punish me more than I already have. And suddenly, her anger has nowhere to go. Because killing him won't fix anything. It won't bring anyone back. And for the first time, Ulic frees someone else from the same darkness that destroyed him. But redemption doesn't end with victory. It ends with something far more real. Ulic is shot, not in a battle, not in a duel, by a nobody. A man chasing fame. And just like that, Ulic Qel-Droma dies. No glory, no final stand, just gone. But then, something impossible happens. As he dies, Ulic becomes one with the Force, just like the greatest Jedi Masters. And no one understands how, because he couldn't even feel the Force anymore, until Nomi explains it. Ulic didn't need the Force, because in the end, he understood it better than any of them. He didn't have the power of a Jedi, but he had the heart of one. Ulic Qel-Droma didn't redeem himself by undoing the past. He couldn't. He redeemed himself by facing it, and choosing differently. If you want to see how Ulic fell, from Jedi hero to Sith warlord to the man who killed his own brother, check out my full Tales of the Jedi series. And if you want to go even deeper, to the very beginning of the Force itself, my Dawn of the Jedi videos cover it, because the most important stories in Star Wars were never shown on screen. Until next time, may the Force be with you.